Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope everyone's having a good day so far. And today we are going back behind my Spotify. This time around, I want to talk about my issue, my problem, with Daughtry's Shock to the System EPs. So I have not, I don't think I've listened to Daughtry a whole ton, but I started to pay I think the first time I ever heard Daughtry, it was off of Baptized, and it was the title track Baptized. I think Waiting for Superman was the other one I heard. But those two songs, I love those songs. Those are great songs. But other than that, I've not really listened to Daughtry. I've probably heard It's Not Over a bunch. I think I've heard Over You, but there's not a lot that I've heard. But man, look, like, my issue with these EPs is the fact that, let's just get into it, because I've got a lot to say about the EPs, and it's not that I have not actually listened to them in full at all. And we're just gonna start kind of at where this started, which is going to be here with Artificial. So with Artificial, this song, this was the first time where I was like really intrigued by what Daughtry was going to do next, because I had no idea where he was going to go with this one song. And I've only heard out of everything that's dropped from these two EPs, I've heard Artificial and I've heard Pieces. Let me just say that Artificial is incredible. Pieces is incredible. I haven't heard any of the other songs. I might have heard I don't know if I heard Nervous. I don't know. I don't think I have. But my problem with the EPs, simply put, is that they are EPs and it's on a full album. I don't understand why it's not a full album. I have no idea. I might have heard Day I Die. I don't recall, but they aren't full albums. And to me, I feel like I'm not gonna listen to them if they're not full albums. But the thing is, they drop Shock to the System Part 1, and then they drop Shock to the System Part 2. What angers me, I guess but what makes me mad, what makes me upset, they're not combined into one album. I don't understand why. Because I don't know. If you're not making your newer stuff a part of your entire catalog of albums, and you're not putting out, there are CDs for this, I believe. At least there should be. I don't know where the merch store is. I have no idea. But if you're putting out new work, I don't know why you don't. And you're putting out two EPs that are Part 1 and Part 2. Why are you not combining the albums? What are we doing here? It turned me off so much, the fact that they weren't just a combined album, that I decided not to listen to the EPs. Simply because, I really wanted a full record. And I didn't know what a full record from Daughtry was going to look like in this genre. It is, metalcore-ish. It's not, super, super heavy, but it is metalcore-ish. And I don't know, it really, turned me off from listening to anything they put out if it wasn't going to be, a full album. And I haven't really talked about this at all, because I was like, you know what, if I don't listen to them, then what's the point, I'm sure the songs are good, right? And I think I've added the entire thing. I add stuff to playlists, and I just never listened to them, but, I was planning on listening to this album if it was gonna be an album, but it's not. It's just two EPs. And it makes me mad, because this would have been an album of the year for me, but it's weird. I don't know why they're separate little EPs, and why they're not combined into an album. It's really odd. I don't know if I hope whatever Daughtry does next is a full record that sounds like Artificial and Pieces. I don't know. I like those songs, and I really want to see what a full album from Daughtry would look like in that genre. And maybe we'll get that. I don't know. I have zero clue, but I would love to see it. It would be sick. It would be neat. And I thought I'd make this video just because like it was something I wanted to talk about, and like again, nothing against the band. It's just like, what are you doing? Like, is there a plan here? Is the plan to drop a full-length album, or are you going to combine the EPs into one thing? Like, I don't know. I don't know what the plan is. I really don't. Like, it's also like one's blue, one's red or orange or whatever. I almost thought if they combined the album would have been purple, which purple's a pretty cool color, so that would have been nice to see. But I don't know, man. I really wanted to see more from Daughtry here, and wanted to see a full album. But maybe that's in the works. I don't know. There could be something coming next year, but who knows? Maybe I'll listen to a full Daughtry album, because I have not actually listened to a full Daughtry record at all, which is shocking. I know I've only heard singles, that's it, or stuff off of albums. That's like onesie twosies, but I don't know, man. Hopefully a full album gets released next year. That would be cool. But anywho, that's going to be a video for today, but thank you guys for watching, hanging out. I appreciate it a ton, and I will see you guys in the next video, and yeah, goodbye.